We have more than 20,000 new rooms coming into the marketplace, over 90 hotels, which means that it represents more than 30% of our future growth. And then if I look over the next 4 or 5 years, we will fully double our presence here, moving from the 58 hotels or thereabouts that we have today to more than double that number. And from a financial perspective, also quite important for us, more than $50 million of fee revenue coming out of Greater China. That will more than double also over the next 4 to 5 years, again, because of our growth.
So then how's the strategy here changing? Where are you opening all the hotels?
We are opening hotels in brand new markets where we didn't have representation earlier. Focusing on trying to meet new demand that's coming from different places is quite important. The other observation I would make is the government has done a great job of identifying business centers where you've got new early stage companies and innovation centers opening up. So if you look at Xi'an, for example, there's more and more focus on bringing technology companies to Xi'an, and I think that's going to be a key reason why some of these so-called second-tier cities are going to be cities in which you'll see a lot of development.
So who's staying at the hotels? Is it mainly international travelers who are coming into China? What's the percentage of Chinese travelers?
I would say about 70% of our total guest base across China is Chinese travelers, which is fantastic. And it's even higher in some of these so-called second-tier cities because a lot of the international travelers are concentrated in certain hotels in certain markets like Beijing, Shanghai.
And how are those Chinese travelers different?
The smartphone dependency of the travelers is extremely high. Some of the things that are almost second nature to a Chinese traveler are now, I think, on the verge of being exported to the rest of the world. Someone was joking that people still write checks, personal checks in the United States, and the corollary in China is people don't even carry currency in China any longer for anything. So that's just a simple example.
As an American company, do you worry about the trade conflict between the US and China? Have you seen any impact on the business or worry about it?
I would say while we have not seen any impact of any trade war issues, so-called trade war issues on travel to date, our focus will continue to be on helping to promote ease of travel, reduction in friction of travel. I think that the governments, no matter what their trade discussions might involve, there's one thing that they both can agree on, and that is that travel to and from the United States and China, or frankly, across any other country, is really a very important dimension of the country, every country's representation in the world today.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.